I just watched this lecture by this guy. I believe his name was Juan Enriquez. And he was talking about human evolution more so in the mind, like evolving of the mind, but also involving the body in aspects such as we're learning how to recreate tissues and recreate organs, and so we can make better tissues and better organs. And he started to touch on the subject of, or the topic of, recreating the brain, or being able to extract information from the brain, like thoughts and memories. And if you're able to create the tissue of the brain, then you download all of the information out of your brain and you upload it into this new human brain that you create with this new human body with all these pseudo tissues that you're creating, which is great, which is a great idea. But perhaps a better idea, because even if you make these new tissues, you make a new heart, say you make a whole new human body, and you upload all that information to the new brain, and you essentially have another human just like you, a replica of you. But eventually, that human's gonna, his body's gonna deteriorate just like yours is, and he's eventually gonna die. So perhaps instead of uploading all that information into another human type body, since all it is binary code, upload it into a robot, into the database of a robot. And that way, when stuff starts to go wrong with the robot, you could just switch parts. You could switch literally any part very easily on a robot, whether it's arms, the legs, any part of the whole body. And so, in essence, you'll be eternal. It'll be a robot body, but the mind will be you, and you'll live on, again, eternally. The second thing I wanted to talk about that he was kind of discussing is, what was it? Or something towards the end that he was talking about that I wanted to discuss. About human evolution. One thing that I noticed he didn't touch on is talking about, speaking of robots, if we do finally create a fully autonomous robot, in essence, humans will have created another species. That would be the first time in the history of the earth where any species has created an absolutely new species. And I think that is a gigantic leap in our evolution. Not just that we're able to prolong our species or ourselves, but that from almost basically from scratch we've created an entirely new species, say robots or automatons or whatever you want to call them. And I think that's truly amazing. Anyhow, I did love the lecture. I'm going to put a link to that in the description box because I recommend you guys see it. It's a very great lecture. But those are just my thoughts, and share with me what you guys think.